And welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and at last, we are back playing Crusader Kings 3. But we're not just playing base game Crusader Kings 3, we're playing the absolutely excellent Lord of the Rings overhaul mod, Realms in Exile. We're streaming and recording this series, so whether you want to tune in live or watch some of the edited recordings, feel free to tune in however you want to, either on Twitch for the live streams or YouTube for the edited uploads. If you're watching on YouTube, a link to the mod will be in the description, which has literally just been updated today to be compatible with the latest version of CK3, version 1.15. So, let's begin our grand adventure, the Return of the King. We held a poll, and Aragorn was, comfortably leading the pack. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to play as Chieftain Aragorn. We are going to return to Gondor, take up the mantle of the Lost Kings, and then seek to destroy Mordor. And that is like, at minimum, that's what we're going to try and achieve. Hopefully we can do the Reunited Kingdom. I'm not fully kind of up to date with all the various major decisions we get, and I know that we can't see them all when we first start the game. But obviously once we restore the Southern Kingdom, become King of Gondor, we should get a whole host of new major decisions to check out. Don't know if that'll be in this first episode or if that'll be in like the second or third, but once we do, obviously that's when I'll lock down our objectives. But if you have any recommendations of things to kind of try out, obviously spoiler free, or things to aim for in this run, then feel free to let me know in the comment section. Obviously I'll be taking advice from my War Council on Twitch as well. So let us start our adventure as a mere ranger from the north. Chieftain Aragorn II, 68 years of age, in the year 3000, the Third Age. Okay, so we're leaving game rules all as default, not changing any of that. So without further ado, let's dive on in and witness the beginning of our grand adventure to witness the return of the king. May his years be blessed. And I would invite everyone watching this on YouTube to share down below your favourite quote from the films. So, if you've never seen this mod before, look at it in all its Lord of the Rings glory. It expands fairly substantially down through the south to areas, not covered at all by the films. So, if you really want to play with some of the far southern tribes and what have you, you can. Kingdoms. Obviously, you've got the main players in there as well. Just want to show some of the custom settlements as well. You've got Minas Tirith, beautifully modelled on the map. City of Kings. We shall return there at some point. Minas Morgul. And then actually the map goes dark as you go through Mordor, which is really cool. Barad-dûr. All modelled. Edoras. Dunharrow. Helm's Deep. Isengard. Where I hear it's a great place to take hobbits to. Lothlorien, Moria, where we had our last great adventure. Rivendell. And even all the way up to the frozen north of Angmar. Anyway, let's begin our adventure. Here he is, Aragorn, Chieftain of the Dunedain. This is our realm. So it's a duchy title that we hold. Right now, no specific territory attached to it. But we have Fenris Drunin as our capital, which Aragorn holds. We're in the Kingdom of the Rudar, which is part of the High Kingdom of Arnor and Empire title. We should be able to restore Arnor as part of like the Reunited Kingdom, I believe, once we've reclaimed the Southern Kingdom of Gondor, which we should be invited to do as we progress through this adventure. Another campaign I'd kind of be interested in, and I've heard others say it's quite a challenging one because you've got to colonize all these regions, is to restore the kingdom of Aragorn, and like you can restore the forge. Austin Ethel. So that could be quite a fun one to maybe do at some point as well. Right. Have a look at our dynasty. Everything, heroes of old, Legend Seed. I mean, I feel like Warfare House of Warriors is going to be good for us. Glory. House of Warriors. Always going to be good. Let's go through that. And lifestyle. Yeah, probably martial lifestyle. It's probably a good idea for you. You've got strategist already, and we're about to get overseer. Nice. We'll go for strategy focus. And that's all fine. What have we actually got in terms of our items? We should have, yes, the Shards of Narsil. And the Ring of Barahir. Gives us +2 diplomacy, prestige +2 a month, and renown +0.2 a month as well. And same culture +5. Narsil +2 martial, prestige. Knight effectiveness, same culture opinion. Enemy hostile scheme potential as well. Lovely. Good stuff. We currently can't marry because again we have some scripted events. If we went over to a certain Lord Elrond and looked at his daughter Arwen, she also cannot marry. No options there. You can see there they've added in, this is new since I last played, the predicted difficulty, so you get an idea of whether you're going to have a chance with some of your schemes. That's pretty cool. Right. What have we got here? Not employing a personal physician? Of course we're not. Of course we're not. We've got a good one here. You're all right. Novice physician? Yeah, go on then. In you go. Oh, whoa, this is all changed. This is all different. Ooh. What was the last series I did? It was the Rise of the Byzantines, wasn't it? Ah. It's all a bit different. Yeah, if there's any advice on things that have changed in the last like few months or so since I last played, let me know. Wasn't expecting this though. That's cool. That's useful. So you've got court positions and courtiers. Okay. So you've got them all in. Okay, so you can see all of them there. Court positions, right, and then council. Council's still here. Right. That's fine. Everyone. Oh, surely I've got a better captain than that. Yeah, this guy. Thorn. You're Herculean, mate, and you've got the blood of Numenor to you. Increases our life expectancy. Yeah, we're gonna pop this guy in. Sorry. Better spy master as well, surely. Oh, no, that's about it. Lawmaster, steward, just check we've got the best people in. I assume we probably do. You could go in there, but she's the same, that's fine. Lovely. Powerful vassal, ranger captain, Melondir. Expects a council position. Get good, mate, you kind of suck. Station men at arms, what have I got? Dunedain Rangers. Okay. Pretty good strength, actually. What else can I get? Dunedain Wardens. Okay. Dunedain Outriders. More Rangers. Outriders. Our light cavalry. Wardens should be spearmen. I'm thinking of them from like the Lord of the Rings Third Age Divide and Conquer mod for Medieval 2. Don't have a lot of gold, but maybe some more Dunedain Rangers would be cool as well. Won't worry about that just yet. I can station them though, so we want to station them here at our capital. Can create an accolade. Let's get one in there. Let's allow you to go in. The Dragon Tactician and Valiant. Yeah, sure, that sounds fine to me. In you go. Cost me a little bit of prestige. Okay, I can create another one. No, I won't bother just yet. Fourth in line. Lordship of Barad-dûril. I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of some of these. Where is this? Oh, the one within our... Is it barony? No? Oh, it's up over here. Oh, yeah, because we have additional territories, don't we? No, that's the Governorate of Emin-Dûril. We've got a Numinas. That's under us, right? Oh, no. Are you all separate? Ah, you're all separate Dunedain kingdoms. Okay. They're separate ranger captains. There's 4 Norse over there. A Numinas, though. Look at that. The ruins of a Numinas. So if we go to... We see not impassable terrain. Is it economy and buildings? Special buildings. Here we go. We can take a look at all the special buildings about. See what the House of Elrond, ruins of Camith Bryn, the Ettenmoors, the Atherculial, the tomb of the ancestors of Northern Eriador, the ruins of Amon Sul, the Prancing Pony plus 1 tax a month, holding taxes, the Barrow Whites, Brandy Hall, Bag End, Great Smeols, Ruins of Anuminas, Deadman's Dyke. Okay, Fornost. You can restore Fornost. I know that's an option. Carn Doom. Stronghold of Mount Graham. Yeah, I imagine there's quite a few new ones that have been added in as well. Obviously, in Gondor, you have the Tower of Ecthelion, Garrisons of Osgiliath, Ruins of Osgiliath, Decaying Ramas Echor, Rebuilt Citadel of Ker Andros, the Henneth Anun, Minas Morgul, Kideth Ungul, Mount Doom, Badador. Lovely. Right, let's get playing, shall we? We've got any decisions we can do, first of all. Obviously, we're not going to worry about our end game goal for this just yet, because we'll focus through on some interesting major decisions by the end of it. We could hunt roaming foes in the Rudor. We'll do that after we've let things play for a sec. Chieftain of the Dunedain. Aragorn II, the 16th Chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor, is an image of the strength and nobility borne by the men of Numenor before its fall. Strong, wise, and regal in bearing. At the tender age of 2, his father Arathorn perished to an orc arrow, and Aragorn was spirited away by his mother Gilrain to Imladris, where he was raised by the Lord Elrond as his foster son. At the age of 21, Elrond revealed to his foster son the truth of his high heritage, relinquishing to him the Ring of Barahir and the Shards of Narsil that he had in his keeping, retaining only the Scepter of Anuminas. After this, he fell in love with Arwen, and she him. But Elrond set before Aragorn a task. He would only give his blessing for his daughter to marry Aragorn if he became the High King of Arnor and Gondor, earning the Scepter of Anuminas he had withheld. Aragorn set out into the wild and travelled far, and did many great deeds for the three peoples. Time shall tell if Aragorn achieves all he has hoped, or if the heir of Isildur is doomed to share the fate of his forefathers. Renewed shall be the blade that was broken. The line of kings shall be restored. Alright, well, let's go hunt roaming foes in the Rudar. Let's ride. 50 gold, 100 piety. Away we go. Yeah, that's really cool to see the new court stuff will be displayed like that. It's much easier actually and accessible, and they've all got different options. I mean, they started having them before, but that's quite a nice layout there. I do like that. Orc ambush in Tabathir. Close enough. We're going to butcher the pronunciation, aren't we? Hearing reports of orc activity, my companions and I decide to venture deep into the long abandoned lands of that place that I can't say, where the shadow of the north looms ominously. Incoming reports from my scouts confirm the presence of marauding orc tribes roaming nearby. These brutal orcs coming from Angmar, the Misty Mountains, or the Ettenmoors seek to establish a foothold in these cursed lands, threatening the safety of my realm. As my party and I traverse the dense forests and mist-shrouded valleys, signs of orc activity grow evident. Black smoke rises on the horizon, and soon we find the source, a crude orcish encampment echoing with the clang of forges and the guttural cries of war. sits upon a nearby hill. It is imperative for me to confront this growing menace and vanquish them before they spill further into my realm. Ranger Captain, Trinidad of Anuminas, attack. Ranger Captain Halbarad of Adandor, lead the charge. Or I shall vanquish these wretched creatures myself. 92% chance that I defeat the orcs. That's the highest success chance. And of course, I'm going to do it myself. The orc forces scatter. Huzzah! Oh, there we go. These guys have now joined up with me as well. Good, good, good. So we now have a Numinas under me as well. Yeah, good, 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 good. Feudal realm vassal. Hopefully I can reclaim Numinas as a northern seat of power eventually. The sabotage. Reports from one of my scouts reveals a menacing orc camp on the outskirts of Moin Duldachad. These savage creatures threaten the safety of my realm, but direct confrontation could invite greater dangers. A more cunning and subtle approach is necessary, instead leading an infiltration to sabotage the orcish war effort without alerting their forces to your presence would be much wiser. It is imperative that I act now, lest the orcs grow strong and bold enough to cause damage to my realm. I shall personally lead the mission. Right. Oh, none of us are good on intrigue. That's unfortunate. I'm going to get stress if we fail. But I become wounded. I mean, I don't want to become like, I don't want to be the wounded Aragorn straight away. Oh god, everyone's terrible at intrigue. Oh my days though, hang on, sorry. 49? What's that from? Oh, you got a special blade, mate. Nobody told me you had a special blade. Dagger forged for the captain of Arvidul's personal guard in the final stages of the Angmar Wars. One of the fabled barrow blades. Ooh. That's very nice.
We want it, precious ears. Give it to us.
I'm gonna say, like, why does this guy's prowess absolutely suck? Well, he doesn't have that for starters. Plus, I mean, this guy's pretty good. He is a ranger captain, so yeah. What is my prestige actually? 39. What? I'm being mugged off here. My legendary. I didn't even check through. What have we got? We're compassionate. We're just. We're brave. Brilliant strategist, legendary blade master. I'm a physician, strategist, trailblazer, master of campaigns. I'm celibate for now and cannot marry. I'm robust, intelligent. I have the blood of Numenor. Huge boost to health. Famous champion. Yeah, it is indeed an intrigue challenge. I was just seeing what everyone's prestige was. I should probably try leading the mission myself. It's the best chance of success. We're just going to be slightly wounded. Don't die to a Lego this time yet. I gained the trait wounded. Ah, but it instantly goes. Thanks to my... Yep. Efforts of my physician. Wonderful. Killerbrag. Stone Dawn. Oh. You're a big boy, aren't you? Look at you. God, the saggy moves on you, mate. My company and I traversed the rugged lands of Killerbrag, venturing through forests of gnarled black trees and over high hills. Our travels were mostly uneventful so far, yet as we travel through another forest, we reach a large glade. Just ahead of us stands a band of trolls, tall and broad. They do not spot us yet, but these creatures pose a grave threat to travellers and settlements alike. I recall that trolls turn to stone when exposed to sunlight and endeavour to get rid of those foul beasts lest they raid a village or slaughter an unwitting band of travellers. I step forth into the glade, deciding to confront the trolls, not with swords but with words. A fight would be almost certain death. But if I can keep the trolls engaged with my words until first light of day, no weapons need to be drawn. Okay, who has the best success chance here? It's diplomacy. Oh, this guy. 83%. The trolls don't notice the sun until it's too late. Yeah. He is very diplomatic. Let Ranger Captain Tunadir of Anuminas speak to the trolls. Oh, what? Oh, he got wounded. 83% chance. CK3. Calm down. You're not XCOM. Uh-oh. Onslaught of the trolls. Rutro. My plan of conversing with the trolls until sun rose, having obviously failed, I must now decide how my company will confront these formidable and quite irritated creatures again. I survey the trolls, their eyes glinting with a mix of curiosity, hostility, and hunger. Mostly the latter two. Wary of repeating my previous diplomatic efforts, I weigh your options carefully. Offer them gold to let us go. The Ranger Captain of Anuminas has another chance of it to attack. Or Ranger Captain Halbarad of Adanador. Slaughter them. 94% chance. Your companions bravely vanquish the trolls. Let's do it. The trolls are vanquished. And my prowess increases by 1. Huzzah! That's good. Fenestruan's renewed peace. After my relentless pursuit and annihilation of a myriad of roaming foes, Ruda now breathes a sigh of relief as the threat of orcs and troll attacks diminishes. The once menacing presence of these foul creatures in the region have now waned, allowing travellers and settlements to navigate the lands with newfound security. My efforts have restored a sense of safety, tranquility to the land. Huzzah! Fenestruan is safer now. Safe Ruda for 5 years. Cool. Do you have any new decisions now? Nope, we can't do that for a little bit longer. So that's our hunt done. Become an adventurer. No, like divine the stars. Sure, let's divine the stars. What do the heavens hold in store for Aragorn, chieftain of the Dunedain? Anticipating a great battle. Okay. Monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 25%. 10 years. Not bad. Not bad. Right, so yeah, what we're all part of this bit here. Encampments of Dor and Igladidl. We could start, I guess, trying to colonize these. If we wanted to. I just remember the earlier we started colonizing stuff with Armoria run, the better. Unless there's an event that rapidly recolonizes a load of it for Arnor, because we need 82. Although unless the Reunited Kingdom gives you other bits and pieces to gobble it all up, perhaps. Go see, where is old Bilbo Baggins? And Frodo Baggins. Sting. And the Mithril Mail shirt. I don't need to sway or do anything just yet. Check the rest of my quarters. Caravan Master. I mean, they're all going to cost me stuff, aren't they? So I don't really want to put anyone in stuff just yet. What have we got here? What new duchy buildings? Anything unique? Nope. Got berry groves. Regimental clearings. Bailey. What else could we get? Hospices. Manor houses. Farm field. Farm field's always good to get. Gibbering Fool. Who's this? Oh, Elrond. I guess surely Elrond's my friend. What have you got, matey? Alright, you got a nice blade there. 17 prowess! Oh, and you've got the Scepter of Anuminas, yes. I wouldn't mind that, please. Oh, look at all the other weapons you've got. The original Star of Elendil. Do you want to share the wealth, mate? Agree to disagree. As I say, that's the end of it. It's Gibbet, and I'll prove it. Oh, we are arguing over Gibbet versus Gibbet. We'll agree to disagree. I can take a bit of stress. I'm sure there's not going to be anything stressful in the rest of your life, Aragorn. I'm sure it's going to be smooth sailing from here. I mean, yeah, let's start colonizing some bits. What's this? A troll cave? Uh-oh. Oh, there's troll caves all over the place. But this would complete the this little region here. Or we could increase our men at arms. I feel like we should get some more men at arms. Should we get some wardens? Let's get some wardens. I'm wary of going and colonizing and then it disrupting things later on, to be honest. Or we can get overseer. Nice. Lovely stuff. Oh, we can get some more knights. Yeah, you're definitely being a knight, mate. Whoa, what's this? Trolls. Trolls in the mountainside. As the sun dips behind the misty mountains, a shadow falls upon the plains of Rudar. From the Ettenmoors emerge a horde of trolls, monstrous figures who lumber forth with a relentless hunger and malice. I stand atop a hill in Nethgard, heart pounding as I witness the onslaught of trolls crashing through forests and defiling the land. They wield crude weapons, laying waste to hill, forest, and stream alike with their march. The trolls raid with savage delight, their cruel laughter echoing through the valley as they set fields ablaze and strike fear into the defenders. This was not merely a raid, but a declaration of war from the depths of the Ettenmoors, a grim portent of greater perils yet to come in these terrible times. We need to keep watch on the evil of the mountains. Trolls from the Ettenmoors for 5 years. Great. Well, this is where we are, isn't it? What's this? My hunters captured this live stag. Its grace and majesty reminded me of you. Please accept it as a token of our everlasting friendship. Where are you from, mate? Okay. Go down here somewhere. Township of Buckland. Barony of Buckleberry. Quickly! To Buckleberry Ferry! Let it roam the gardens. Gain garden stag for 10 years. Lose some stress. It'll make for a truly delicious cuts of meat. Impromptu venison feast. Let it roam the gardens. A rusty tool. Investigate ways to turn this tool into a weapon. Sure. Choices, choices. If you straighten out the blade, it could be a useful dagger. Or it could make a spear. Let's make a rudimentary dagger from it. 87% success chance. The jury-rig blade. It's perfect. Makeshift dagger. It's even better than my one. Oh, is she helping me out? Oh, my blacksmith. She's frail. Martial or... Yeah, no. I gain it, or I gain the martial and skirmisher recruitment costs. I don't know if I've got any skirmishers I want to get. I'll keep me dagger, thanks. Gain the new perk. Stalwart leader. This should help increase my prowess quite nicely. Did you just see Tom Bombadil? Yes, he controls all the wilderness. Territory. That's who he's assigned to. Disaster at the Gladden Fields. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was shocked to learn about the tragedy of Isildur's final battle. Shocked, I tell you. Military engineer. I get defender. Reckless. Let's not think of the tragic tale. Forming a shield wall was the best choice considering the circumstances. Yeah, let's go defender. Chivalric dominance, knight effectiveness. Yeah. Don't need to be worrying about courtship anytime soon. We've got loads of gold. We get some more men at arms, couldn't we? Thing is, I don't want to fill them all up right now once we get some new ones. So we head back to Gondor. We could get some outriders, though. We're not at war with anyone, unlikely to. Could throw in the farms. And I guess we could start colonizing. There we go. Then we have to clear these away, don't we? Ongoing colonies. The passing of Gilrain. Oh, my mother! At 99. I'm kind of like, because obviously we have much longer lives, I'm like, is that good? Is that... I feels like it probably could have been a bit longer. How old was Aragorn when he passed? Was it like 150-ish? Something like that? Bless her. Oh, there's our father. Chieftain Arathorn. On one of his trips to the north, Aragorn visited with his mother, Gilrain, in the autumn. After spending a few days together, he prepared to leave out on his next journey when his mother came to speak with him. This is our last parting, Ethel, my son. I am aged by care, even as one of lesser men, and now that it draws near, I cannot face the darkness of our time that gathers upon Middle-earth. I shall leave it soon. Aragorn tried to comfort her, saying, "Yet there may still be a light beyond the darkness, and if so, I would have you see it and be glad." But she answered only with this linod. Onen Aestel Edain. U Chibin Estel Emin. I gave hope to the Dunedain. I have kept no hope for myself. Heavy in his heart, Aragorn went away to his tasks and toil. Gilrain died before the next spring. Mother, I miss you dearly, but I hope you're at peace with father now. Oh, and now I have Courtier falls ill. Oh dear. Yes, I have no heir. Yes. Oh, she was my Chancellor. Rip-a-dip-doo. Range captive of Numinas. In you go, mate. Mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Valamir's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring the staff and guests. They're too drunk to be a real threat. This will be over quickly. Sponge bandits, respected by mercenaries. It does stress me out a little bit. Soldiers, throw them out. I will pay for your drinks if you leave at once. Generosity mercenaries. And I'll go for that one because we get more martial experience, even if it does stress me a bit. Heresy. Path of the Elder King. Twisted mockery of our faith is this. Who's this? Tolfalas. Ah. I guess you're under the forces of Dol Amroth. Love a bit of Gondorian plate. Prince Adrahil of Dol Amroth. There's Imrahil the Fair. Both under ruling steward Denethor. Look, Boromir. The great horn of Gondor. And his bestest bro, Faramir. The Rod of Stewards. Nobody give him any tomatoes. He eats them weird. So, how fares Gondor so far? The Holy War for the Kingdom of Ithilien. They're being supported by King Theoden. But Mordor's forces grow ever stronger. Oh, Theodred's been captured by Sauron. That's not good. Uh-oh. Hey, Sauron. Glad you can't lead troops in battle, though. Never back down. Meanwhile, Aragorn's having a merry time. Up over here. Station another men-at-arms regiment, yes. Station them there for now. Oh, can we see what a Numinas could be upgraded to? The ruins of a Numinas can be turned into a Numinas Renewed. Holding taxes plus 50%. Damn! It was it like similar in style to Minas Tirith? Or was that just the image they've used there? I don't know if it was with the tiers. It was built up on a high hill, not quite the rings like Minas Tirith. Fornost, known as Deadman's Dyke. It could be Fornost Renewed if restored. Automated armies. Raise and fight the enemy on their own. Oh, okay. That's cool. Recruitment drive. A steward and knight. Let's pay to subsidize the immigration of skilled workers. Lose some stress. It's a weak hook on me. Go on. I'm going to be out of coin for a little bit, but that's fine. They've had some devastating floods that need to be gone, so let's get rid of them. And then we'll be able to convert, well, then we have to build up the colony, don't we? And then we can convert it into a city or a castle. God, we are blasting through martial lifestyle experience. What are we going to do after this? Maybe stewardship? Diplomacy? I mean, our intrigue is awful, but I can't really see Aragorn being a great intriguer. Did we get double perks? Double perk! Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for our Return of the King event to fire. Scheme at court. Murder? What? She's quite old, don't you know? I've got a terrible spy master, really. Can't really do much about that. An unworthy challenge. First, I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Arador seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming me suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you. Ruins my court. I mean, you'd be a good knight. This peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. I will strike him down where he stands. I could use more people like you. You'll be a knight, sir. Quite a hulking beast of a man. Oh, you're just obese. Sorry. You look big boned to me. Ditch and drain. I shall oversee a relief effort to invest in fresh labour. 80%. Your project runs under budget and we lose 100 gold. We can afford it. Dedicate some troops to help reconstruct and finish the dike. Maybe this colony was doomed from the start. You know, we don't want that. I'm going to have to do that. Oh, the 20% chance I lose 200 gold. Oh, yeah. We got the critical fail. Oh, joys. Aragorn, you gain so much martial experience. What is our gains here? Because we're a brilliant strategist, but Blood of Numenor, quite, yeah, that hits us hard. Damn. I guess that's to balance things out because we live much longer. Years of fertility plus 60 and life expectancy plus 120. Trade to be known to all. It was Esteldir, son of Rudar. He's strong. Throw him in jail. Oh, he's my physician. He's the husband to the physician. I will not accuse him. Oh, she right. That he's part of the scheme. I get a weaker. No, I'll say let the traitor be known to all, but I won't throw him in jail because he is useful to me. Oh, why have we got plague? Why is there plague? No, it's fine. It's over in the east. It's over in the east. Okay, now we need to build this settlement up, but we need gold. Yeah, you guys are right. Going for some stewardship is going to help support all of that. Oh, we've got this over here as well. All the different Dunedain camps coming together. Showing how scattered and broken they are at this point. Good to see that there's still some holding the ruins of Enumenas, though. Oh, I could probably do... I could hunt foes again. I just need a bit more gold. That was good. What's this? Rebuild the rural road. Begin construction on the rural road. This will take up 2 years. Upon completion, Tharbad, Fornost, Riverwatch, Bree, and Galtre will gain the rural road rebuilt modifier. Ooh. You need to control at least 70% of the rural road region. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's all the way up there. That's cool. Building the Royal Road. The Royal Road, to some known as the North-South Road or the Greenway, has long since the destruction of the Kingdom of Arnor fallen into disrepair. If the road will be to be rebuilt, trade would surely begin to flow once more from the northern lands, benefiting Eriador and Gondor alike. Nice. Right, let's go hunt some more roaming foes. We had some good dilemmas and events before. Orc ambush in Thalnok. Okay, more orc reports like before. I shall vanquish the creatures myself. 93% chance. The orc forces scatter. Where can you find the patch notes? Yeah, the mod Discord is where you want to go for the patch notes. They did, essentially, the latest version is more of a compatibility patch with a few minor fixes and tweaks, so that it runs on the latest version of Crusader Kings 3. Troll Shores, the Sabotage. Okay, it's another intrigue challenge. You're a Midas-touched orc, eh? Fair. Yeah, yeah, Oleg, you've got the best chance, mate. Give it a go. Oh, nice. It worked. 31% chance. The XCOM gods be praised. Stone at dawn. Okay, we've got to do another diplomacy challenge. Yeah, we didn't do particularly well last time. We've got a 60% chance that they don't notice, or a 40% chance that I get wounded in the process. The trolls turned to stone! Huzzah! Just like that. It turned them all to stone. Anybody else getting an itch to watch a certain trilogy later? All I can hear is, or like in my mind's eye, see all the little clips from the films. Obviously extended edition. Renewed peace. Okay, right, we finished all the events again. Nice. Peace in the realms. The walls of Siapathard. Delegation from slowly files out of my private chambers after a long meeting. The petitioners beg for money to repair the crumbling walls of the holding. Freshly rebuilt walls. Lose 50 gold. I will supervise reconstruction personally. My money is for me. I'll supervise it. I masterfully improve the walls. Wonderful. All is fair. Many treatises have been written on the honourable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line when they put pen to paper. I know from experience the best way to defeat my enemies is to ensure we only engage in battle on my terms. The question is, what terms would be most advantageous? Practice manipulative tactics, 5 years. Gain the nickname The Foolish, oh, we don't want that. Hit and run. I will not stoop to fighting dirty. I mean, I don't really want to stress myself out, so I guess I would say I will not stoop to fighting dirty. Reduce my stress. More perkage. Okay, I can't believe we're getting so much there. Plus 25 bait. Oh, sorry, monthly gain is... Oh, sorry, that's my monthly gain is 38 experience out of 1,000 every single month. We get 25 base. Cannot marry is a plus 10% modifier. Intelligent is a plus 20% modifier. Then we have minus 30% modifier from the Blood of Numenor, but we have a plus 40% modifier from Brilliant Strategist. And Tactician, Acclaimed Knight, plus 15%. Wonder what our rate will be on... on Stewardship. Schema discovered. It's my Marshal. Oh no, he's quite useful. Also, just having a look at what's going on with Gondor. And also Isengard. Salaman the White has wasted no time. Wolfsbane. Yes, he's not holding back. He's going straight to war to Wulfgar the Brave. Yep. To unite all the Dunlendings under his banner. Has the Moria expedition made it, or have they been wiped? They're still defending in the Holy War for the Kingdom of Ithilien. It's just lots of back and forth. Yeah, R9. Overlord, the Gilded King. Razoni on Earth. I think the R9 are meant to have some interesting dilemmas. I can't remember if they've been fully implemented yet or not. Got Umbar, the Great Haven. Separate rulers in the north. And then you have the Druiden Forest, who in the books help the Rohirrim skirt past a Mordor interception force. Yeah, Ard9 got some dilemmas, yeah. Ar-Pharazôn is the usurper of the Númenórean throne. Or, at least, depending on which side you side with. The King's Men. Dol Guldur. Oh, look at that. Overlord Kamul, the Shadow of the East. So much. I could just spend ages like not even playing and just checking stuff out with this. Got the Grey Havens. Good old Shipwright Master Círdan. Right. Under Siege. Círdan the Stout. Good idea, you should lead the defenders. Improve defenses. Yeah, let's do it. First charge. Charge the main gate. Or bring out the ladders. 99% chance that the attack progresses very well. Do that. Under Siege, every step of the way. Every left-handed soldier to the front. Oh, nice, because they're going up the stairwell. Under Siege, Battlement Bravado. Shields up, protect the rear. Storm a castle, enemies never stood a chance. Absolutely smash them in the training. Peacemaker. And then Gallant. And then we're done with all our martial stuff. No, just the place for him. A ranger captain. This guy, is he any? He's fairly learned, but I'll politely decline. Thank you. I'll politely decline. Sorry. Why are people murdering people? Come on. Not cool. Gallant. Boom. Right, we've completed everything in this tree, so stewardship time. Wealth focus, domain focus. Yeah, we'll probably go domain focus for now. So yeah, we get plus 25 gain per month. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the One Ring isn't yet in the mod as such. They're still working on that, like, full implementation. But I don't think you don't need, like, a ring or, you know, a token trait or anything like that to be able to destroy Mordor. I think I'm pretty sure there's a dilemma, actually, to destroy Mordor once you're at, like, a kingdom rank or something like that that borders them. So we should have that when we go to Gondor, which will be soon. We're only 3 years away from that dilemma firing. Astonishing progress. Colony is complete. Oh, nice. Oh, did we get a thing? Did they do that on their own? Oh, I've actually... Oh. I thought I'd have to upgrade that to make it go, but they've done it themselves. I didn't set that off. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that the event was building up its walls, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll try and help with the walls. I didn't realize that would automatically convert. I didn't fully read it. Nice. Sick. That worked out really well. Cool. Let's go for... forestry's good. A little bit of extra income. Nice. Okay, we could try and convert the Troll Shores as well, if we can. Obviously, start getting that one going. Got very lucky there. And we're going to have to redistribute. I assume all this gets passed over. Oh, we've got a new heir. Oh no, he died. The Illuminas chap. Oh, you don't look very well either. Why are we all unwell? Ranger Captain, Meriton of Illuminas. You're a reasonable steward, actually. You're better than your current steward. So, are you better at anything? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I've got to put in what's best for the kingdom in your pop when you're new chancellor. Gonna have to be my heir, Halborad. You can't die, mate. We need you. He leads the Grey Company, doesn't he? for us. I'm rusty on my Tolkien. Let's get that in there, and then let's get rid of the troll cave. Knight qualifies. Oh, cool. New acquisitions. Heard rumours of a lost tome rediscovered. The lost tome contains a great wealth of knowledge, and you gain a very good book artifact, 95% chance. Weak hook. No, yeah, I've heard rumours of a lost tome rediscovered. Boom. Northern Dunedain architecture. Ah, fascinating read. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. In fact, we should get my dagger equipped as well. 51 prowess. Bada bing, bada boom. And here we go. The return of the king. The throne of the Southern Kingdom. For many generations, the throne of Gondor has sat absent. Since King Arnor disappeared into Minas Ithil in 2050 Third Age, while the stewards have served nobly in their absence, the lack of a king has been a gaping wound in the kingdom that no amount of faithful service might heal. The people lose faith, and the shadow of the east grows bold, testing the borders of Gondor. Many years ago, I served the noble steward Exile under the name Thorongil. I led an assault on the havens of Umbar, burning the Corsair fleets. But now Gondor is assaulted on all sides, not only from sea, and its valour buckles under the strain. While once the Southern Kingdom rejected the claim of Arvedul, much now has changed since then. Perhaps the time has come for the heirs of Isildur to unveil themselves once more and stake our claim to rule and guide Gondor again. The time has come to unveil ourselves, or Isildur's heirs are the kings of the north, not the south. So you lose the trait celibate and you lose the trait cannot marry. But we want to witness the return of the king and unite the realms, north and south once more, against the threat, the ever-growing shadow of the east. But that, for those watching on YouTube, will have to be the start of our next episode's adventure. So until the next one, where you've been watching, hope you've enjoyed, take care, and ciao for now.